Peace and prosperity. This is ESAIA Mystic coming to you with another message to help you free your heart and soul. Right now I am talking about astrocartography and how you can choose to live in a certain place that will exacerbate or even activate certain energies in your life. So let's just start off by understanding that the earth itself has its own energetic signature, and when you go to different places on the earth, like different places, such as there's certain places with 4 different seasons. Like some places have 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall. Some places have wet season and a dry season, and it's pretty much one climate. So the climates, the seasons, the topography. Is there a lot of trees? Are the trees, evergreen trees? Are the trees, swamp trees? Is it a swampy area? Is it a bayou area? Is it, a mountainous area? Is it a desert? All of this is an energy, and when you go into these different places and you decide to live there or even just visit, you're activating these energies within yourself. So if you're looking, in an earthly sense, if you're looking for a great place to kind of just release and go within and do a real deep internal search or a deep internal just being, instead of kind of like, always being active and present with nature and natural things, then you could go to a desert and live in a desert, like, Arizona, like, or, I've never been or lived in a desert, so I don't really know what that feels like. But I do know that when you go to these different areas on earth, you can activate these earthly energies within yourself. So what astrocartography deals with is the energies that you were born with, the influences you were born with, based off of your birth chart and the alignment, the universal alignment that you were in at the time of your birth. This also has kind of like a reflection back down onto the earth plane and the realm of earth that we live on. So based on your birth chart and the energetic signatures within your birth chart, there are certain places that you can visit or live that will be more that will activate certain energies within your life. So if you're looking for a certain energy to tap into, astrocartography can help you see where the best place to live or where the best place to visit for a certain period of time would be. So for example, right now I'm in what I like to call the serpentine state. So Washington state gives me a very peaceful yet serpent-like energy. This is definitely a place in an earthly sense to come to heal and to come to really transform in the senses of your kundalini. I get a real kundalini vibe from this place. I also get a very ancestral vibe from this place. So in an earthly sense, this is a place to tap into that energy. But what astrocartography does is, based on my birth chart, there are lines, planetary lines, that will show me at which latitude and longitude that these lines are present and affecting me. So presently where I'm living right now, for example, I have a Mars line and I have a Jupiter line, and I believe it's my MC. So my MC, Mars and Jupiter line. So that influence, first and foremost, is going to be dealing with the planetary energies of Mars and Jupiter. Now, whatever your sign is in and house is in for Mars and Jupiter, that's also going to show you what energy is at play and the area that it will be working in. So my Mars and my Jupiter are both in Sagittarius in the 8th house. So for me, living here has brought on a big, huge sense of transformation and in the ways that I live and I see masculine energy. Because Mars and Jupiter are both very masculine planets. And, there are different planets that are masculine and feminine. So Mars and Jupiter are both very masculine planets. And they both brought an energy for me while living here that has transformed the way that I pretty much address myself and guard myself and protect myself on the Mars aspect. And Jupiter, it has really transformed my way of interacting with the universe and with my faith, with my way of life, pretty much I'm not gonna looking for another word other than religion, because it's not a religion, but it's pretty much my way of life, and my way of being has been transformed, and my spiritual sense of being on a philosophical level has definitely transformed since being here. So these are the energies that I've been working with while being here. Now on the other end, previous to living here, I lived in New Orleans, which is where I'm from, and living in New Orleans, I have a Neptune line. So I definitely felt like I was on a bubbly cloud of romanticism, art, love, spirituality, all of these energies I was playing with living in New Orleans, and it was a very magical time. However, I do remember a lot of the times that didn't feel so magical, and those times really brought on a sense of chaos. So that can be another end of the spectrum when you're dealing with Neptune and you're having to move past probably some aspects within your chart, say like a square or a square or any other type of aspect that is a little difficult to really see and move through. So right now I have been called to move to a specific place recently, and when I looked at my astrocartography chart for this place that I would like to move, this place has a sun line and a Mercury line, and so when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, I understand exactly now why I have been so drawn to this place. Because if I were to go onto these ley lines where this place is, I would be activating my solar energy, and my mercurial energy. So basically, I would activate a higher sense of being, my higher self, basically, and be more in tune with my purpose and my creative energy here as a soul. So that is very powerful. And also with the mercurial line, I can activate overstanding, my way of communicating, and how I can teach others, and how I can pretty much communicate to the world. So you all know that I have a book that is soon to be published and released into the world called The Great Woman Resurrected, and this would be a perfect ley line to write a book, really communicate and get what I have to say out there. And the fact that it is like also right next to a sun line, it is perfect for just kind of shining light on all of this energy that's been growing within me, that I kind of have had like no clue what to do with, but I'm just going with the flow. Since I've been here close to these Jupiter and Mars lines. So that's kind of like the basis for myself and how I have understood these energetic flows. Like these have been my experiences. And so if you're looking for a new place to live, or you're looking to activate or just experience a certain energy, I highly suggest that you get your astrocartography done. Get your chart read. See where is the best place for you to go to, look for whatever change it is that you are looking into in your life. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say on that. I will possibly do more videos on astrocartography and the different ley lines and what to expect, but this was just a video sharing with you all my experience. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I will catch you all in the next video.